Hello, my bombshellers. Let's just update you about how busy the wild and wacky weekend was. Um, Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. Saturday was jam packed from Friday to Saturday, I would say. I was trying to get everything done, trying to make sure that, uh, we had a good start with planting season, which we've got a good start now, but at the time we didn't. So after work on Friday, we went to Rural King, and I wish now we would have got all of our plants on that Friday, but we didn't know that the price was going to range. We got I want to say it was 1 6 pack of tomatoes and 1 6 pack of marigolds. And Saturday was just wild. I mean, we didn't mow, but my rose bush came, so I wanted to get it planted, which I shared with you. And then, of course, I wanted to get my new planter into session, and I thought that the planter was going to be able to hold all of the tomatoes. Didn't expect to have 6 tomato plants and didn't expect to have 6 marigold plants. Well, as you saw, it didn't work out that way, but we're anxious, and unfortunately, I don't have anything to cover them with. So I noticed that it's like a 34 degrees right now, so if it doesn't get down to 32, we're good. So I'm happy about that. And my rose bush is out there too. Um, there was Everybody was like going, well, talk about how your experience was with planting the tomatoes and marigolds and how the rose bush planting went. So we'll focus on that, and then we'll move into Sunday. Okay. Um, I got up at 10:30 on Saturday because we knew it was going to rain, so we wanted to beat the rain. Um, I went ahead, and my mom, we got her a hanging basket, which that went with her today for Mother's Day. But um, anyway, we went ahead and uh, went back here, and I got all the tomatoes and marigolds planted by myself. Grandpa didn't help with that; he didn't feel good. He came out and sat in a white plastic chair while I planted the rose bush, and a gentleman walking by with his dog helped me dig the hole really deep. I had a good start, but not as deep as Grandpa wanted it. And the young gentleman helped me dig the hole for the rose bush. Um, we put water in there, some dirt, and then put the rose bush, and then some more dirt, and then lots of water. And um, he had a dog, so Grandpa was talking with him about the dog, and of course they got to talking about the war, and the young man started talking about his grandparents and what his grandparents had been through, and the pandemic, and how he didn't get to go to a concert and that stuff. And so it was entertaining, to say the least. Kept him busy while I was watering the plants, and I kept a close eye on the clock because at 2 o'clock I knew I was going to go meet work mom Deb. And I was excited about that because I wanted to make sure, A, that the magazines got to her before the rain started, and I had some extra goodies and like provisions. I'm still doing an extra goodie bag just for provisions, and so had that available too. So, but before I did that, I met our mail person, and I told them, Lauren, I told her, hey, be on the lookout. We're going to be doing a card shower for Grandpa soon, and we're not really advertising it too much this year until Wednesday. So Wednesday, I plan on announcing it to everybody that yes, we're doing a card shower. It's There's just so many. Uh, Grandpa feels better. We came out and asked him, "Do you feel like having a celebration this year, or do you feel like doing a card shower?" Which I felt was wrong, but that's what we did. And he said card shower, of course. So he enjoys getting mail since he was a mailman, and he loves getting cards. So that's what we're going with. Um, I, I told Lauren about that. She said she was going to look forward to that. She said she enjoyed delivering the cards last year and seeing all the different places they came from. So if you're out there listening to this, please join in and please be kind and thoughtful. I ask that of you. Um, also, not much to say about Saturday. We did a lot on Saturday. Went to Aldi's, and County Market, Dollar Tree, Goodwill. And then today, we went to, well, we knew that J.C. Penney's here in town was closing, and it was Mother's Day, and unfortunately, Cousin Penny couldn't be with us. She wasn't feeling well, so we send a speedy recovery out to her, and wish her well. Hope to see her in 2 weeks. And anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, what we did today. So, some of you sent the thing about what did your mom mean about your size? Have you really let yourself go that much? I wouldn't say I quote unquote let myself go. I would say emotional stress does a lot. When you're under stress all the time, it does a lot. And you just don't have a lot of time to focus on your own well being sometimes when you're putting others first. So therefore, my weight is not the size. Well, at one point I was down to a size 10, but you got to remember I was almost anorexic as well. And Dr. Michael gave me that strong talking to about, it's okay to be a healthy thin, but not an unhealthy thin. And so, I know all the wrongs and all the rights, and I know how I should be eating. I've been trying to correct here and there, and I've been trying to do workouts, but they have been few and far between. Now that we have got some of the stuff out of the front room, which I'm happy about, because that still leaves us a little corner there before I wrap the Father's Day stuff, which I'm waiting on one item for the Father's Day stuff to get here so I can wrap it. And then I think what I'm going to do is focus for his birthday on stuff that he uses every day, Grandpa's birthday, like RC and chocolate donuts in a bag. He likes for either the Hostess, the donuts, and he likes the Oreo cookies. Those are his favorites. And another favorite of his is the Boost nutritional chocolate drink. Loves it to death. That's one of his favorite ones. And just focus on stuff like that. Now for Father's Day, I focused on outfits for him. He got an outfit from Peanut, his dog Chihuahua, which is a T-shirt that says I asked God for a friend and He sent me a Chihuahua. It's beautiful. I got him a Grand Ole Opry shirt, and then there is a St. Louis Cardinal shirt that he got as a gift too, in there. That came, and then there's 3 pairs of pants, which I know it's the right size, but he says they are the wrong size. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Baseball caps from St. Louis Cardinals and Grand Ole Opry, and a Chihuahua cap. Magnets to go on the refrigerator. St. Louis Cardinals, Bill Anderson and Grandpa, and a Chihuahua one. So I think that's a very rewarding Father's Day. Now what I would like also to do, because he likes those instant scratch off tickets, is for his birthday, maybe make some variety of instant scratch off, and maybe a few gift cards to places he likes to shop. Just to give him variety is the spice of life, right? So that's why. Anyway, as most of you have seen, after, even though it rained a little bit on Saturday, I went out and I decorated around the tomatoes and the new tin with kind of gnome stuff. And I'm not a big gnome person, but the reason I picked that was because I wanted something that was decorative to go around there. And I was just like, well, it's the first thing I could find. So that's why I went with the gnome decor. Somebody asked about that. I'm not a big gnome person, but it just needed something to go around it, and I thought, well, the little stones fit, so they're just kind of cutesy, if you will. I'm really proud of the wishing well. I painted that recently, when it even went in between the slats, and tried to really make it look like a redwood well, if you will, and those little ornaments around there. We have lost another unfortunate Disney character. My little Disney character out here in the backyard, the head fell off of all things. So I put him in the trash tonight, and I think I lost not my St. Louis Cardinal, but my Cardinal decor out there which is saddening because I hate losing the big decors. I like, I hate losing any decor, period. But the big ones, when they're especially the most expensive ones, that's the ones I hate to lose. I have not set out the gazing ball from back when we had the bad storms yet. I'm trying to wait now until these bad storms decide that they're passed through, which at this point may be June 1st. Who knows? What did my mom get for Mother's Day? That was a major question in the inbox. I didn't feature everything with you all, but I'll try to give you a rundown. Uh, she got the puzzle of me, of course. She got lots and lots of puzzles to put together. I would say a total of 20 puzzles that she may have ended up with today alone just to put together, so that should keep her busy. Um, some Montana silversmith jewelry, necklaces and earrings and crosses. Grandpa got her a Precious Moments to do about mothers, and I got her a Gans uh, angel that said moms are angels among us, or something like that, guardian angels among us. And then I got her that hanging basket. She got lottery tickets, which she told me tonight she only won on one of them, and I think it was like $2. Wasn't very much. And she didn't even win on the lottery ticket Kinsey got her. Of course, we were able to give her the ticket that we bought for the drawing over here, which we still have Cousins Penny's ticket that Grandpa bought. That was part of their Mother's Day, and we even got one for Kinsey. Was just a ticket for this raffle, which every day in May they're giving away cash, which it's really cool. Um, Unfortunately, we have not been able to win yet, but prayers go up there and it's for a good cause, so that's the main thing. I used to be in softball when I was younger, so I was like reflecting on that today. I feel good in helping out something that I used to be in. I had a discussion tonight, I didn't tell this to my mom, about when it comes time for donating my hair with Grandpa. And I told him how I'm so disappointed that I want to donate my hair for, a child in need, but when I donate, they all say they're going to charge the recipient to make it into a wig, and I think that's horrible. When the hair is donated and it goes for an excellent cause to help a child in need, they shouldn't charge the person who's needing the hair anything. It's a donation of hair, so therefore it shouldn't be a charged experience because it's going for a good deed of someone in need. So, of course, St. Jude had told me, well, maybe I could ask them and see if I could pay the cost of the wig, but I just don't understand it. I'm trying to find somebody local here who might be in need of hair donation, preferably a young child to young adult, but I just can't seem to come up with anybody, and that's bothersome in its own way. That's basic, and of course, we had a good time today. We went to Rural King. We thought the flowers would still be on sale, which I got a ton of flowers to start planting out here in the back and along the sides of the house and stuff, which my days off this week are Wednesday and Thursday, so, because I took vacation today. So I was able to have another day this week for kind of a relaxation and not so much stress. And so I hope that that goes well, and we'll just have to wait and see. But not much other than that to share with you today. But I do thank you for tuning in and listening to me, and I do read your questions, your concerns, and your comments over in my email box. And just know that I will answer them honestly and to the best of my ability as they come in. May not be quite as often as I told you before. I got the bike down when I was cleaning the basement. I stayed up till 6 in the morning from Saturday to Sunday because I wanted the house to look so good for our company. And I really went to town on the basement and cleaned it up really well. Not that it was that dirty, just that it needed a little touch up, And so made sure that everything was up to par. And when I went to go put the bike down from the chest, I was like going, okay, I can do this. It was a little heavier than I expected. I don't know how I got it up there at first, I'll be honest with you, but I did it. So that was the main thing. And Saturday there was a ton of wrecks here in town. Even the crew at Arby's had commented, well, drive safe when you go home, because there was even a wreck out front of Arby's. I said, oh my gosh. So that was amazing. I do want to comment on the shirt that I have on. I got it at Goodwill. It was a JCPenney shirt because there was a tag on it from JCPenney's. Brand new. And I washed it and I put it on. Didn't think it would fit. And it did. So sometimes there is some great expectations, that give you a little bit of cheer when things happen like that. Side note about Sammy, our cat. He hasn't been well for the past few days. And put your prayers in for him, please. It's much appreciated. He's not old, but he is up there in years. Anytime you reach past the 10 mark, it's bonus years. And he's very precious because he was Grandma's cat. So please put some prayers in for him. And that's all I got for you tonight. So thank you for listening. And I have some sinus drainage going on. I don't have a magazine to review for you just yet, which is odd, but Saturday when the mail came, it was all for Grandpa, so that was nice, but it was all advertisement too, so. But like I said, he enjoys getting mail of any kind, so that was probably good to keep him kind of busy. Will I do another video? Well, you're just going to have to sit there and find out. I love each and every one of you, and don't go nowhere.